Black Saturday is a day etched into Australia's history. And into my own. I lived through it. From Warburton, the skies rained fire. The fear was real. And while my hometown of Marysville was being lost, I stood in a place that quietly held me together. This is that place. This is Warburton. After Marysville, I found myself drawn to another place, not far in distance, but worlds apart in feeling. It's a town that quietly holds its own kind of magic, its own kind of healing, a place I came to know deeply during and after those dark days. Not long ago, I shared something deeply personal. A story rooted in love, memory, and the town of Marysville. That video wasn't easy to make. But your messages, your kindness, reminded me of the power of sharing what matters. Today's video is a continuation, not of that story exactly, but of the healing that followed. A place that came next. A place that held me gently when the world felt too loud. This is Warburton. That day, Saturday, February 7th, 2009, is burned into me. I remember the firestorm clouds, thick, black with full-sized trees ablaze, raining from the sky like falling torch. I remember standing near my home in Warburton, watching burning debris land in our yards. The air, dry, cracked, filled with smoke. The sky, orange, then red, then black. The sound, a constant low roar like the world was tearing open. There were multiple evacuations. Everyone was on edge. Roads were blocked. Rumours flew faster than fire, and somehow, the fear never left your chest. The next day, Sunday, I was at work. Most of our team hadn't arrived. They lived in those places, the ones that had burned the night before. We didn't know anything. And then I saw it. Marysville. In the headlines. That's how I found out. And that was the moment I made the call to my mum and dad. To tell them what had happened. To tell them Marysville. Their home was gone. It's a moment I can't forget. My mum's voice breaking. My dad trying to stay strong. And me, holding the phone, completely helpless. Tucked into the upper Yarra Valley, just 75 kilometres east of Melbourne, Warburton sits cradled between mountain ridges and thick forests. It is a town that winds along the Yarra River like a ribbon. Quiet, green, and undeniably beautiful. Back then, Warburton became home. It was where I lived during the Black Saturday fires, and for some time afterward. This small town has long been a place of retreat. Originally settled in the 1860s during Victoria's gold rush, it later became a timber town before transforming into a wellness and nature haven. Its name, Warburton, is whispered with affection among locals and travellers alike. In many ways, Warburton was the right place to be, for someone carrying the kind of heaviness I was. It is a place where the air feels different, where tall mountain ash trees whisper above you, and the Yarra River gently moves beside you like it's trying to soothe something inside. The Warburton Rail Train. Once a bustling railway line for logging and produce, is now a tranquil walking and cycling path that stretches for over 38 kilometres. I would walk parts of it often, not for the exercise, but for the quiet. The reflection. Sometimes I'd sit by the river for hours, letting the sound of the water wash over the noise in my mind. There is the redwood forest not far from town, a cathedral of towering California redwoods planted in the 1930s. Walking through it feels otherworldly, like stepping into a fairy tale. Warburton doesn't rush you, it doesn't ask you to be okay, it just lets you be. Tourism here is quiet but meaningful. Boutique bakeries, local cafes, artist galleries, wellness retreats. People don't come to Warburton for flashy attractions. They come to slow down, breathe in the forest air, and feel a little more human again. And maybe that's why it meant so much to me during that chapter. It wasn't a place of noise or performance. It was a place of stillness, of quiet grace, of starting again, even if it's just a little at a time. There were days I didn't say much to anyone, but the mountain air heard me. The forest paths held me. Warburton, like Marysville, understood something unspoken, that sometimes healing doesn't need words, just time, just space, just presence. Even today, Warburton remains one of Victoria's most cherished hidden gems, a sanctuary where community and nature intertwine. The town may be small, but it holds big spaces for hearts still finding their way. If you've ever had to start again, if you've ever needed a place to hold your grief or help you breathe again, maybe you'll understand why Warburton matters to me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for walking with me. Through memory, through fire, through forests, and into the quieter places that still hold us. I'll see you again soon. But for now, take care of your heart. And if you ever find yourself in Warburton, breathe it in for me.